As you can see there, that's an Amish team of horses pulling a hay wagon. A lot of people are taking hay today. It's very hot, and that's the day you want to do it. And as you can see here, look at all those big round bales right next to it. These are no-till beans, and as you can see, they don't plow the ground. They can basically just drive right over last year's stuff and chisel this stuff right into there. It doesn't grow well, but it's probably very cost effective. Yeah, I just walked up on 4 deer feeding in this hayfield. Hear it blow off on me. You never want to hear that in the morning when you're walking in. Go on, you guys, hit the road, you thieves. You're stealing food. This needs to be dug. This whole big lump here, I've got to dig it all the way to there. And there's stuff all through here. That looks interesting. That's cool, almost like a poison bottle. Yeah, I've dug up so much stuff in here. I've had some great digs. So in the future, you're going to be seeing some great digs. The first 2 digs are on a SIM card. I'm going to get those imported over so I can make videos out of them. But they were just fantastic digs, and prescription med like veterinarian's bottle, isolators, a blob beer. You can see I let this stone, I'll get this big stone out of here today. That's rather large. Bunches of blue bottles. These embossed Sinclair big brown jugs. So I'm gonna, no matter what, I'm coming out of here with a lot of stuff. But I am gonna do a dig, at least a little bit of a dig, and see. Huh. It says Titan on it. Never heard of that brand before. I'll keep that. Extract. Bicycle seat. It's like an olive oil. It's kind of ornate, but I think I put a chip in the top of it. Not my cup of tea anyways. No harm, no foul. And another extract bottle, cork. gear. Boy, that's a pocket of bottles. Clorox jug with the lid. What else we got? Med. I've been finding lots of iron in here, lots of cool iron pieces, a lot of metal. Ooh, loaded, and that kind of looks like a milk bottom. What is that? No, it's a very early Kerr. Yeah, it's a very early Kerr jar right there. That's a shame. That might have been the oldest Kerr jar I've ever found. Man, that's got some weird looking, and that's a wide mouth Kerr. Yeah, it's different than anything I've ever seen as far as the embossing on it too is different. Damn. Yeah. Got something else right there. I got the smallest peewee marble I've ever found out of this dump on the last trip too. Get more metal. Alright, we seem to be getting into them here. I'll get back with you and find something. That's kind of a neat bottle. Has this Art Deco design going up the side with the handle. That's kind of neat. I'll set this off to the side. Obviously, it's beat up, knee high. Dad's root beer, so there's beers, sodas, milks in here, and lots of zinc mason lids. Lots and lots of zinc mason lids. And there's just so many different time periods. Look, there's a jug there. That looks like an old Michelob from like the 80s. Ooh, here's an interesting piece. Keeper. Who doesn't like a nice iron relic that's in that kind of shape? That is a cool piece. What the hell is that? Interesting. We're going to pull this embossed Coke here. We're going to do the first pull of the day. And it looks like it. Oh, can you believe that? How the hell did that happen? I can't remember ever finding one that was broken like that. Ever. All right, that is a nice score for myself. Not everybody may think this is cool, but I love early electronic stuff. That's a good find. I'm thinking that this is a rectifier tube. I could be wrong, but I think that's a rectifier tube. Now, you have different kinds of tubes in these old radios. Diodes and transistors and the rectifier. That is cool. I have another one of these laying up there that's in good shape from the dig number 2, I think. But yeah, there's a lot of isolators in here. All right, as you can see right there, there's an old hand plow, right, where you could do like your garden back in the day. There's some kind of like buggy framing. There's countless things up underneath here, but this trash goes all the way up into here. I got a heck of a big lump here to dig, so we're going to start right here. I did a little bit more digging up there, and I found some things. A nice, I think it was a rectifier tube and the biggest milk white container I've ever found in my life. Had no embossing on it, but the thing is huge. Like the metal and things in this dump, it's been protected pretty well, to be quite honest. I've gotten a lot of metal, like relics. There's like a double ring, horseshoe after horseshoe, pieces of farm implements, all kinds of stuff. Let's pull this. Hopefully it's in good shape. Maybe it'll say like Farm Bureau on it. Ooh, maybe it's not ready to come out of there yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little more digging. There's an interesting jar. Oh, it's textured. This is coming home. Yeah, it's got like an orange peel to it, right? See what we got on the bottom here. Something. Number 13. Definitely coming home now. Yeah, number 13 milk white glass. That's odd. Yeah. It just collapsed. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. This was, damn it, see what I'm saying? Dangerous. Dangerous. But anyways, that's the best license plate double pull ever. They were stacked right on one another. Look at that. And they're in impeccable condition. Yeah, my other, you know, there's so much great stuff here. I think this is like some kind of like a counterbalance to like a barn door. Yeah, it's real. It's like a weighted end right there. All kinds of cool iron things. But I've never found, I love finding things I've never found before. So I mean, look at this great big wheel or gear. That helped me. It's like a pry deal. And guess what? I mean, it's like a lever. So when I come into a big stone, I can fit this underneath here, and because of its shape, just rear back and just put like I'm a machine ripping out big, look at that stuff. 100-pound rock, shit, no problem. Not with that. Check these out. Never quite seen something like this. I think these are something akin to like something like a turnbuckle or a tie down. Right, and fit your cable through there. 2 of those. But everyone, I've never seen this before. This is a trophy, I do believe, for like equestrian horse, you know, horsemanship, or maybe raising horses. Look at that. Just ponder your eyes on that for a bit. It's damage on it, right? It's old. There's problems here and there. But I am bringing this home because I figure if I might be able to cut that off at this level and then repaint this, and I might get another 20 years of looking at it. Look at that. That'd make for a heck of a nice front image for a video. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll put the rake like that and click. All right, man, everybody, this is a really good looking, I think this is an embalming fluid bottle. It's out of Columbus, Ohio. It says the Century Chemical Company, Columbus, Ohio. And it's beautiful. It's Art Deco as hell. Look at this. Look at the top of this thing. Now the only thing, it's never been dug. I think I got a marble that just rolled out. This thing feels weird. I don't know what kind of marble that is. I think it's got damage on it. Check that out. So, you know, I'm trucking along here, working this edge. Trying to keep all the way down to the base layer. That is a part of a shoe cobbler's outfit. It's got embossing on it too. Hall. I've got, this will be my 3rd one. I got the other 2 via inheritance. All right, this is the first one of these I've dug up, and look how small that is. Ladies' feet, child's feet. It's much smaller than the other 2 that I've gotten. Yeah, I sheared the top of that Lydia Pinkham's off of there, but I did get the other 2 license plates. But this is really a good find, everyone. 1944 Bakelite Coshocton dog tag. It is turquoise. That's the best one of these. I've got metal ones, but none of them look like that. That is straight up pretty. Oh, I'm in love with it. What a find. Well, I've been having any luck with the Crocs. I'm finding them. Salt glaze killers, right? Turn of the century stuff, maybe even to the 1800s mixed in with some of this later stuff. And I knew, you know, digging this kind of a dump, you know, there's going to be some Crocs. There should be a lot of mason jars. Well, they've been broken too. And I thought, well, where's the milk? So I got one milk out of here. It's kind of a really like late model milk. Here's one that's much earlier. Yep. It's got the 3-cent on it. It's got the slug plate, and I think it says Michigan, of all places. You can see there a little bit of, I think that's from the rake, to be honest. But at least it's not dead center in that slug plate and the embossing. But I like that 3-cent right there. It's kind of different. I don't have one that looks quite like this. And it says 3 cents on the bottom. Yeah, like the milk bottles, everybody. They're always a very welcomed find. Well, looks like we have a good jar. And it's in there tight. There's another piece of license plate. We're going to try to dig this out. I've dug up another conical just a little bit ago. It was broken. And I have dug up an 1858 conical jar in here. So let's just hope this is full and not broken like all the other Crocs and nice jars. There still could be a full Croc in here. You just never know. Better take these. I set these over here, all these little green bottles. It looks like that's going to come out of there. And I'm starting to get into quite a bit of like Crown Tops and some sodas. It's looking good. Are you telling me this? Yeah, it's embossed. Nice. Super big bubble in it right there. 100-year-old ball conical jar. Has a K2 on the bottom. Yep, at least 100 years old. Appears to be done in a 3-piece mold. Yep. And the jar stinks. Just for your information. There you go. 1880s. It's an 1818 bottle. Oh my gosh. Obviously it is not. But it's highly embossed. It's a St. Pierre Smirnoff. I've got one similar to this. I found it in the River Valley. Not my cup of tea, but someone might like that, right? An embossed Smirnoff from probably, I don't know, 70s or 80s, maybe 60s. Hell, I don't know. But it's kind of cool. I'll keep it for someone else. I like these, home housekeeping or something like that. These are nice lids with a glass insert inside of them. I have no idea what this pretty thing here is. I think it's a lid to something else. So I saw some other glass in here. 48 or 49 D-Pat. Everybody, this is one of the coolest ACLs that I've ever found. Looking this over, make sure this ain't anything good. Piece of junk. Yeah, check that out. Donald Duck beverages. That's got to be worth something. Oh, I'm not, and it's got ACL on both sides. What a bottle, right? Donald Duck, baby. That is a nice ACL. I hope that survives, man.